Greetings! Welcome to this nasal clearing video. This video is fantastic if you have respiratory illness, sinus issues, allergies, anything that prevents you from breathing clearly through your nose. So the first thing is trying to get some air to flow through the nose so that way we can release nitric oxide. The paranasal sinus actually generates nitric oxide, and if we do certain breathing and hold our breath, we can generate more nitric oxide, which then is absorbed as you breathe in, absorbed into the lungs, which dilates all the bronchial tubes and the alveolar structures. It expands your lung capacity. Also, as it's brought into your bloodstream, it's a vasodilator. So meaning that it dilates your blood vessels. So if it dilates your blood vessels, this lowers your blood pressure, can make you more calm. So not only is it good for your sinuses and your breathing, it's also good for your general overall health. And how you begin this is you choose a nostril. You find out if you can breathe through your nose. The first thing you do is you figure out which one is more open. Today it's my left one. Normally my left one's more closed because I have a deviated septum, but if I work on it, it can open up. So even if you have a deviated septum or anything like that, you'll start here. You'll start with determining which nostril is more tight. My right one's more tight. So what you do is you plug the nostril that's more tight, and the one that's more open, you pull on your cheek like this. Because if you pull on your cheek, this actually you'll feel. Do a couple breaths that way, try a couple that way, and you'll see this opens up your pathway of breath. And you're going to breathe in and out, and in and out, and in and out, and in and out. And you'll do about 10. And then when you get about 10 on your exhale, you'll pinch your nose, holding your breath, and you'll move your head, shaking like no or like yes, pinching your nose, holding your breath. And you go until you have a strong urge to breathe, and then try to breathe in through both your nostrils. Breathing in through both the nostrils powerfully, and then release. And now you're going to switch sides. You're going to block the one. So for me, it was my right. I started with blocking first. Now I'm going to block the left and open my cheek. Pull this cheek muscle over. Now I'm going to breathe in and out through my nose. And you're breathing in powerfully, and you're also exhaling powerfully. Three more. Last one. Exhale your air, pinch your nose, hold your breath, move your head. And then when you need to breathe, both nostrils, breathing in powerfully and then releasing. So you can do this, and I recommend doing this several times, 5, 6 times. Switch back and forth. This is like an exercise. I'm just kind of showing you the overview so you kind of get the idea. This is something you want to do and put repetition into, because the more repetitions you do, the more nitric oxide you'll build, and then the nostrils become more clear. Okay, so that's the first step. Once you do that 3, 4, 6 times, however many times you want, my recommendation is just to blow your nose powerfully. Anything that needs to go, because more is going to come, okay? Because even if you have anything stuck in the sinuses, we're going to get it to move. The next exercise is a power exhale. We do about 10 of those, and then we turn it around, we do a power inhale. So the power exhale is in through the mouth and out through the nose hard. Like as if you're sneezing. Contract your tummy. Breathing in. And you can add to this by putting your hands in the air. And then what you do is as you breathe, You pull your hands out, and as you exhale hard through your nose, you pull your elbows into your ribs. And you really push. Your ears will pop. Things will start to happen, start to move. Do about 10. We're going to breathe powerfully in through the nose and out through the mouth soft. In through the nose. And what you're doing is you're really sniffing. You're giving it all you got. And if you want to, you can pull on your cheeks like this. And then you can let them go. And then you reverse it. And then you reverse it. Deep breath in. Release your air slowly. Once you're empty, pinch your nose, move your head. Feel that vibration in your head. Deep breath in. Breathe in through those nostrils, all the way in and release. And just relax. And what I want you to do is I want you to test out your nose, test out your sinuses, see how it feels. Very powerful. Now, if you have a plugged nose and you're having a really hard time getting it loose, another thing you can do is alternate nostril breathing. Okay, I tend to use one hand, but today I'm going to use two. Usually I just use one hand here, but I'm going to use two because I'm also going to do the cheek manipulation, opening up that muscle. Because if you pull this, what happens is that opens up the airway. Okay, so it's alternate nostril breathing. So basically I'm going to go in through the left, and then switch out through the right, then in through the right, switch out through the left. In through the left, out through the right. In through the right, out through the left. In through the left, out through the right. And you just switch this back and forth. Just take your time. You're just being with your breath, opening up your airway. The more you work this, the more it will open. So if you have, I used to have consistent like sinus issues, not to mention I had COPD emphysema. I still have very minor symptoms of that, but they're very minor. I do still kind of secrete more mucus than normal, kind of some secretions than normal, but it's way different than it was. And this helps me in a very deep way. So even if you have asthma, breathing problems, very common is for people to have stuffy noses, to have that stuffy nose. A lot of that's a side effect to our diet, to all of our processed foods and sugars that we're eating. Also, a good secondary reason is our stress levels. We're all stressed out. People are stressed out. We're stressed out about life, and we're stressed out about our thoughts. Our thoughts are incessant thinking that runs rampant, and this actually causes inflammation in the body. Okay? You can help relieve that inflammation by using your breath, by just doing these kinds of exercises. You don't have to go into full breathwork exercises all the time. However, I do recommend that. I do recommend making a daily like ritual or a ceremony to yourself. Having some time just to be, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And if you don't have 20 minutes a day to spend alone, undisturbed and quiet, that is the first thing you want to create in your life. That'll really help you. This will help you with the sinuses, the illness, whatever it is that you're facing. So whatever it is, if you have a cold right now, you have COVID, you have flu, whatever that is, your mindset has everything to do with how your body heals and reacts. So as you oxygenate your body, bringing gratitude in. Let yourself become grateful. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do this sequence. I'm going to do a sequence of breaths. I'm not going to talk about it, and you can just follow along and see how it works for you. Okay? Test out your nose. See how it feels? How much more open. Even if you don't have a clogged nose, you'll be amazed just doing this work how much more you can open your breathway, your airway. It's amazing. Tell us how this works for you in the comments. Let us know how you feel after you do this exercise. We love to hear your comments. Share with us. We want to hear about your experience. Also, like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. Visit our website. Check us out. Come to one of our Light Club events. That's an online event where people all over the globe come together and we commune and we do some breath work and we do some spiritual work and some talking, just so ways of us to communicate spiritually, to hold space with each other. It's a beautiful thing. And also, please make donations. If you can make a small donation, if you've received energy or awareness or healing from any of these videos or any of the things that we're doing, please help us. Every dollar counts. Every cent helps someone else, which is together is how we create miracles, together. Let us come together. Bring your hands together in prayer position and let us give thanks. Let us give thanks to life, to reality, to God, whatever that is for you, to your ancestors, your angels, to your guides. Send out your love into the universe. Be loving. Breathe and believe, family. I love you so much.